Don Bell, tell me what time it is.
It's time for Kaz Walker, Ciderville Farm and Home Show. And that's at the sign of the Shears, David.
And the name Kaz Walker.
And that name lives on and on. It's a piece of American history.
Absolutely.
But right now, David, get your hands together. We're going to the host of the show, Mr. David West.
Whoa, I tell you, have we got a barn? Look around here. If we got a barn burner.
We got a barn burner.
We've got everybody on the job. Larry Marcus is back. Amanda on the fiddle. Look at that.
How about that?
Teacher's fiddle. She's going to be doing some spatial stuff next
It's
week.
going to be a barn burner.
Look at everybody. We got Chicken Man.
Chicken Man.
Oh, and we got some fan. We're going to be reading our fan mail just a little bit later on.
Billy's back there.
Billy back there. We got fan mail we got to be reading directly. And I'll tell you, after we get through all this theme song and these commercials, we have got back by popular demand the fabulous Parrott Brothers.
Oh, that's a
I'm
good
going
one.
to kick the show off now. Well, I'll tell you what, they're good, ain't they?
Oh, they're world shakers.
And they're playing around here. They're going to be telling you about their show dates. But right now, we want you to call all your friends and all your neighbors, get the cat and the dog.
Right.
Everybody, and get them around your television. You know, I got a call last week when I went home, was on my phone, from someone at Oak Ridge Hospital. Said every room I walk in, they have got the Farm and Home Show on television. Said I get to watch bits and pieces of it.
Whole hospital
Must
up
been a
there.
nurse or somebody
I got
called.
to tell you about that a little bit later
You gonna
on.
tell
I've got
that?
a great story about that.
Oh,
We'll
was you in the
talk about it
hospital?
later. No, I wasn't, but I got. But I got a good story about that.
Okay.
That did happen.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we've got a big show lined up for you. You know, if you got up at 5:30 in the morning, that's when television come on. Back when we brought it on, there was just them yellow, green, and
Yeah.
blue lights on there.
Yeah.
All them lines. See, television went off in here at 12 o'clock,
Right.
and it come on. We brought it on. I used to watch it when I drove a school bus for John Rice, and I thought, that was some kind of show. I didn't know I was going to wind it up. I didn't know I was going to be on there.
You had to Honey Wild had to put up his newspaper.
Honey
didn't he, Dave?
Wiles was mean. I tell you right now. But anyhow, if you got up at 5:30 and watched us bring on television, this is what you heard.
Pick up the morning paper when it hits the street. Kaz Walker prices they can't be beat. Got that blue bag coffee and you want some more. Now the grocery shopping at Kaz Walker store. Now the grocery shopping at Kaz Walker store.
Barbecue ribs from Riverview Grill. They're the best ribs in the South, and all the rest of the world most likely. Riverview Grill on the Clinton Oak Ridge Highway.
96.7 Merle FM. We treat you like family at RMG.
If you have scrap metal, Rome Metals will pay you cold hard cash on the spot. Junk cars, we buy them. Ferrous and non-ferrous metal, we buy that too. Aluminum cans, you bet. We can also arrange pickup for industrial customers. Rome Metals is located just off Highway 27 between Herman and Rockville. Open 8 till 4 weekdays and 8 till noon on Saturdays, the 11th and the 25th.
Here at Secret City, not only do we have a great selection of new Chrysler products, but also a great selection of pre-owned General Motors products. How about this? A 2011 Buick LaCrosse CXL, 13,000 miles. Or how about this? A 2010 Chevy Tahoe LT 4x4, only 12,000 miles. Or a 2011 GMC Yukon XL leather loaded. Or how about a 2010 Chevy cargo van, several in stock. Don't make a $2,000 mistake over a 12-minute drive. Shop Secret City Chrysler Dodge Jeep today.
Kaz Walker products still available at Ciderville Music, 2836 Clinton Highway.
We've got Super Derm Saves, $7 a jar. We've got a white cap book for $8.95.
And East Tennessee legend, Kaz Walker.
We've got my life history book on sale for $11.95. Kaz Walker video for $19.95.
Deep fried catfish from Riverview Grill. The best seafood meals in East Tennessee and all the rest of the world, most likely. Riverview Grill on the Clinton Oak Ridge Highway.
Ciderville Farm and Home Show. I tell you, Gail, we're going to have a good time tonight, aren't we?
The Parrott Brothers are here.
Oh, the Parrott Brothers. What do you think about that, David?
I'm gonna tell you something. Those two guys can make more music come out of two instruments than anybody. They can make more instruments up with two people than any 10 other band members I've ever seen.
And they'll make a lot of people happy, too.
They will. Yeah, and they do.
We're going to start out with our sponsors because we need them and we love them right here. Start out with Tom Behan with Betsy Coleman Realty. Let me tell you, Gail, he can sell you home, can't he?
He can, and guess what? He's got his picture with St. Patrick on Facebook today.
Oh, does he? He's all decked out.
He is.
I tell you what, we like Tom Behan. We appreciate him being a sponsor. If you're looking for a home in the area, new home or existing home, I guarantee he can help them out, can't he?
Sure
Gail?
can.
And we'll go over to you. Who you going to start
We
out
have
with?
Riverview Grill located at 1625 Oak Ridge Highway in Clinton. They are now serving jambalaya and gumbo on Friday nights, and they have live music on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 9 p.m. and the best banana pudding in the world.
That's because they named it
That's
after
right.
you, didn't they, Gail? And we'll go over to
Couldn't
where
go
you
wrong.
going to, David? You got your mic all straightened out now?
Yeah, I'm all straightened out here now. I can talk. They can hear me clear to probably down Lenore City or somewhere. I want to talk about Provision Eye Care. Got me all bum-fuzzled up there, man. Provision Eye Care, folks, they're right next door to us. They're here at the BBB Studios, and we are in
BBB Studios right now, Channel 12.
but we're in this shopping center right here.
Grove Center
Grove
Shopping
Center. That's what I was trying to get out of you, Dumb. Well, I swear you're a hard study. I'm telling you. I'm going to have to talk to you. I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to David West about you. We may have to replace
You
you.
may have to do it. You never
Yeah,
know.
we're just getting to that point now. We're going to have to do something. Eyeglasses, frames, exams, anything that you need. Don, those are some of the nicest people. I was in there, and I don't know if you've met them or not.
They're kin to me. I have to
Oh,
meet
they
them,
can
yeah.
do they? Oh,
Sure
how
are,
about that?
yeah.
Well, my goodness, they didn't say. Well, of course they wouldn't say nothing
No,
about that.
they wouldn't say nothing about
But they are. They're the absolutely finest people I ever seen. But what impressed me about it is the big line of frames and things that they have access to. That's right there in
they've
the
got it.
store.
They've got it.
They've got it. You know, and of course they can do eye exams and get you right in a pair of glasses just as quick as anybody else in this town, and maybe a lot faster. You're gonna like them. Tell them that we sent you in. Tell them that Gail and Don and myself sent you in over there, and I guarantee you, you're gonna be very happy that you went.
Thank you, David. We're going to do quality auto sales. You know, that's Richard Burris down on the Tri-County Boulevard. A wide selection of pre-owned cars, motorcycles, trucks, four-wheelers. He's got it all. And like I say, if he hadn't got it, he'll put a locator out and find just what you need. Go down and see Richard. He sponsors our banner behind the musicians each week. We certainly appreciate him. If you're in the need of a good quality automobile, that is the place to go. Go over to you, Gail.
We have honorable mention for Diversified Electric.
Coming back to you, David.
And I want the people up at Rainbow Florist to forgive me. I have not been in there this week like I promised them I would, but I will here in the next few days. The Rainbow Florist is right across the street from Methodist Medical Center. It's probably, if not the most convenient flower place in Oak Ridge, Flower Shop. They have such a beautiful stock of flowers all the time.
For all occasions.
All
too,
occasions. And their flowers are fresh, they are beautiful, and they can get them delivered in just a flash. So anytime that you need something, and if you need a gift or some other present for somebody on a special occasion, whether it be a birthday or whatever it might be, you need to go in to Rainbow Florist and look around at their line of gifts also. But be sure that you remember them. When you need flowers for someone like a loved one that's in the hospital or sick, or you want to impress your girlfriend or something of that nature, always remember Rainbow Florist. You'll be glad you did.
And I'm going to Fox Paint and Body Shop. You know him well, Wayne Fox over there.
I do know
Home
Wayne.
of quality work at fair prices, David. I tell you what. And if you have a collision, that's the place to take you to. He'll handle it from the bottom to the top. And you know, David, like we said, that can be kind of scary, can't it?
It is. It can be. I had a wreck, you know, and it was a complicated process from the beginning of the end.
And they'll help you out. You know, they do free estimates over there. Go see Wayne. Tell him we sent you over there. Fox Paint and Body Shop.
C&D Tire Service located on Fairbanks Road here in Oak Ridge. Gerald Moore is the owner. They do new, used, retread tires, balancing, mountings, any kind of repairs that you might need. And they're home of the Kumo tire, David, which is?
The poor man's Michelin.
You got to see it.
I got a set of them. Oh, they're great too. I mean, I've got a lot of miles on mine. They're wearing well.
You've
Very
used C&D for years, haven't you?
Oh, I've been with C&D Tires for 30 years or more. Absolutely.
Who you going to take us to?
I'm going to go to Peter's Jewelers. They're up in the Manhattan place here in Oak Ridge. You can't say enough about these people because they have a great line of 14 karat, 10 karat jewelry, fine jewelry. They also do watch repair and jewelry repair. They do clock repair. There's just not anything that they don't do. They buy old gold and silver. If you have some bracelets or necklaces or whatever around your house and you want to turn that into cash, go down to Peter's Jewelers and I guarantee you they'll give you the latest quoted prices of that day. So go in and see them. They're in the Manhattan place right here in Oak Ridge. I trade with them. We go in and do business with them. Don does business with them, and we recommend them highly. So go in and see Peter's Jewelers in the Manhattan place in Oak Ridge, Tennessee.
And I'm going to the Grove Barber and Style Shop, and that is in the Grove Center Shopping
Yeah,
Center.
yeah.
They call it the Mayberry Barber Shop over here. No appointments necessary. Daisy does a fine job over there. And you know one thing about it, small talk in a barber shop. They sit
Yeah.
around and kind of like the old Mayberry days. You know when they talk about just what's going on in the city or something.
Well, they got old David West looking like a.
They got him looking good. They got him looking good over
son,
there.
I didn't even know who he was after he went over and got trimmed up and got all looking good. He looks nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, folks, use these people, use these local people here because you know what, supporting your local business is important, isn't it?
Sure is.
Small business people.
It is.
Remember the
Very
name, Grove Barber and Style Shop. Go over to you.
Okay, we have Mays Plumbing and Repair and John Wheeler Construction Company. They do backhoe and bobcat work. They do patios, driveways, sidewalks, retaining walls, waterproofing, sewer lines, any kind of drainage problems that you might have. If you'll give them a call, they'll come out and give you an estimate and give you references if you require.
Used them quite a bit, Gail. Who you going to, David?
I'm going to go to Downtown Hardware. These folks have been here since 1955, long time.
Cash Mob.
Cash Mob. You know, when I first seen that, I kind of got getting nervous a little bit. I started to go to the house because every time I've ever seen Mob, I got to thinking about John Gotti or somebody like that, you know. And I thought, boy, the Mob has moved in here in Oak Ridge, but that ain't what this is about.
Support your local business, it says.
It's exactly what it is. It's it's to encourage people to go into small local businesses and spend their money en masse. When en masse, E-N-M-A-S-S-E. I didn't know what that word was either. I looked it up, and what that means is a whole bunch of people. So what they do, they get together, so therefore the Mob, and they go in and they go to different businesses, this Mob does, and they buy things and encourage the local business.
$10 or $20 it says down there.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Downtown Hardware, they're going to be there March the 24th at 1 p.m., from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., and the who is you or anybody else in this community who wants to participate. You're welcome to participate. And what you do is you just show up. That's all you got to do. Show up at Downtown Hardware between 1 and 3 on March the 24th. and spend just a little bit of money, $10, $20, and that way it helps to support local businesses. And they be going to different businesses at different times, so be a part of that. Help turn the economy back around locally. This is a great way to do this, Don. This has been done all over the United States.
I'd never heard of it till they mentioned it to me.
Well, I'd seen it in the newspaper, and I'm awfully glad to see it being done here in our local.
A lot of these businesses are hurting right now.
Mayor Burchett's doing it in Knox County.
Yeah,
good.
It's a great thing. Please participate in that.
And I'm going, where am I going, David? You know
You're
where
going
I'm
to cross
going.
that Green Bridge.
You knew it, didn't you? Over in Gale's neighborhood, over at
Oh,
Advanced Transmission. I tell you what, nationwide warranty, 24-hour towing service, and foreign and domestic transmissions, free road tests, free military discounts there, senior citizen. They got it all, don't they?
I
over
could
there?
get a discount on that senior stuff.
Oh yeah, you're over near them too. So
I am,
you know.
yeah.
And they've got another business too, Dave. Let's talk about it. Called the Tackle Box.
Yeah.
It's in Kingston. And I
That's,
tell you what, they got more live bait lures. They've got it all.
That's
They're
what-
the Fisherman's Choice down in Kingston.
Yes, sir.
And I tell you, number's 466-1501. We want you fishermen to use them. Remember the
Absolutely.
name, the Tackle Box.
The Tackle Box.
Okay, Mountain Pizza, located on Tri-County Boulevard in Oliver Springs. They have all kinds of pizzas, desserts, salads,
What a
sandwiches.
place. Man, that's a great
Right.
place.
Fish baskets, chicken baskets, everything's made fresh daily. You have a big screen
Correct.
TV, and they got a 98% from the state.
Can't beat that, can
You
you?
can't beat that.
Coming back to you, David.
All right, we're going to go across that Green Bridge.
One more time.
One more time. Clinton Mufflers and Tires. I tell you what, there's nobody in this area that knows any more about brakes and shocks and struts and the front end of your car and lining it up than Dennis Burris does. And I guarantee you that his prices are right. You go in and check him out on that. I can promise you right now that what you'll find is that he is very fair about his prices. Not only that, he is an expert at what he does.
Hunter alignment system.
He's got that Hunter alignment system, and he knows how to use it. Went and see him. They're at 254 Highway Drive in South Clinton. Go in and see him. That's Clinton Mufflers and Tires.
And I'm going to Creative Carpet and Tile. That's David McNeely on the west end of Oak Ridge. His offerings being vinyl, hardwood, and laminate, ceramic tile, sales, service, and installation at its best. They carry all major brands of carpet, including Mohawk, but tell them, Gail, what they carry.
They have Karastan, which is a Cadillac of carpet, and they are the only dealership in this area that carries it. So if you need carpet for your home or office, you need to go check this one out.
Sure do. Who you going to, Gail?
We're going to Monster Works, located in historic Jackson
Oh,
Square
that's
here in
Jeff.
Oak Ridge. Yep, Jeff. They do T-shirts, signs, banners, any kind of embroidery that you might need. They do a 7-day turnaround. And if you go in and tell them about that you've seen this advertised on the Ciderville show, you give a free T-shirt or a hat when you place your order.
Can't beat
Wow.
that,
That's
can
right,
you?
good.
Thank you, Gail. And I'm going to Cray's brother. That's Terry Cray's in Oliver Springs. It's an honorable mention. And he says, come down, he says, and talk to him, get those air conditioners ready to go
Well,
for the
it's getting
summertime.
time.
Have them serviced.
It's
Yeah.
going to be hot pretty soon.
Let me tell you, folks out there, Cray's Brothers does an excellent job, and the thing I like about them is they're Johnny on the spot.
Yeah.
You've got a problem, they'll be
They're
right
there.
out there to help you out.
Yeah.
And they're a local business in Oliver Springs, been down there for many, many years. Go see them, tell them we sent you. We want them to come on board, don't we?
We do.
And we're right now, you think it's time to hear some good music?
You know what? I'm ready. You know, I know that David is getting the Parrott Brothers all ready to go up there. He's giving them their last-minute instructions and all. Let's go up there and see what
Let's
he's
give him a
got
big
there.
hand, David West.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, you know, come up here, Paul. If Nashville won't come to us, we'll go to Nashville and get somebody. These boys, you worked on Opryland. How long was you at Opryland?
I was there in 1986, 1987 in the Country Music USA show, actually with Russ and Becky Jeffers.
Russ and Becky, yeah.
They were in a different show, but had a big time down there.
Well, that was big doings, wasn't it?
It was. Got to imitate Willie Nelson and Porter Wagner, and just had a big time down
You
there.
never did do Honey Wiles, right?
No.
You know, talking to Russ and Becky, I was the first banjo picker Russ and Becky tried to hire when they went down there, and I had just went with Jake Butcher doing all his campaigns and his banks and stuff. And I hate that I couldn't go because me and Russ was like brothers, and we still do several shows together. But occasionally I'd come over and get to see you just from a distance. I wouldn't get to talk to you.
You
because
see a lot of cafeteria food there at the Opry Land cafeteria with Russ and Becky.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, Russ and Becky, they were some of my very best friends. And I'll tell you what, we feel so honored to have you we get to work with Clinton Fire.
That's coming up. It
yeah,
sure is.
I do
We're looking forward to
Thursdays, and
that.
y'all do what, Fridays?
We're going to do Saturday this year.
Saturday
night.
Oh, man, you all picked up.
Up on the main parking lot there. Looking forward to that one. That'll be a good show.
Yeah, I heard you year before last. I sat there and listened to you a while, and then I've done Thursdays for the senior citizens, I believe, for maybe 20 years. It's been a long, long time. Byron Stevens, he said he booked us. He said, "Don't never call me. You're on as long as the fire's there, and I'm having anything to do it." Well, I tell you what, we've had so many people call in and comment on YouTube, playing and singing, and they love the Parrott Brothers. And y'all are playing somewhere on Thursday nights, I believe, occasionally, don't you?
We are. We're doing a little restaurant show up in Norris, just outside the city of Norris, at the Mexican restaurant La Sierra.
La Sierra.
And it's you can't even get in there unless you get in by 6 o'clock. You won't get a seat.
Okay. What time you was playing?
We play from 7 until 9.
7 to 9. I'm gonna come up there and eat with you.
It's very good. It's very good. And it does something for the local community as well.
We call it the burrito circuit.
The burrito circuit. All right. Let's give them a great big hand this year for Parrott Brothers.
Thank you, Dave.
We're going to do an old Charlie Rich song here for you. Hey. Once was a thought inside my head, for I reached 30, I'd be dead. Somehow on and on I go, I keep on rolling with the flow. Most folks said I'd change my mind, I'd straighten up and do just fine. But I still love rock and roll. Keep on rolling with the flow. While God's my angel raising kids, I'm raising Cain just like I did. I've got a lot of crazy friends, and they forgive me of my sins. Can't take it with you when you're gone, but I want enough to get there on. And Jesus loves me, yes I know. Keep on rolling with the flow. While God's my angel raising kids, I'm raising Cain just like I did. I've got a lot of crazy friends, they forgive me of my sins. Can't take it with you when you're gone, but I want enough to get there on. And I ain't never growing old, to keep on rolling with the flow. I keep on rolling with the flow. Keep on rolling with the flow.
Boy, get up there, Paul. Tell us what's coming up here.
All right, we got Amanda and Terry's going to come up here and join us on a little Alabama number. Got some fiddle and some mandolin. Always been a big Alabama fan, and also we're going to have David West sitting here on banjo. We're going to do a little song called Tennessee River. Well, I was born across a river in the mountains where I call home. Lord, times are good there, don't know why I ever roam. Oh, Tennessee River and a mountain man, we get together anytime we can. Oh, Tennessee River and a mountain man, we play together, Mother Nature's man, all day west. Me and my woman's done made our plans on the Tennessee River, walking hand in hand. Gonna raise a family, Lord, settle down, where peace and love can still be found. Oh, Tennessee River and a mountain man, we get together anytime we can. Old Tennessee River and a mountain man. We play together, Mother Nature's band. One time.
Going up there.
Old Tennessee River and a mountain man. We get together anytime we can. Old Tennessee River and a mountain band. We play together, Mother Nature's band. Old Tennessee River. One time. Tennessee River.
Thank you. I tell you right now, we're going to get the Parrott boys go back. We got the Cider Mountain boys are coming in now, all of them coming in. We've got a lot more show from them. They're going to be back up in just a few minutes, so whatever you do, don't run off. Call everybody. We got so many good entertainers. Come up here just a minute, Amanda, and let me talk to you just a second. You're playing fiddle with us tonight, and you teach fiddle at Ciderville.
Yes, I do.
What all you teach?
I teach fiddle, mandolin, a little bit of guitar, and I can also teach stand-up bass.
Stand-up bass. I'll tell you, you got some good singing coming up just a little bit later here in the show. You've been just got your new bass just a week or two ago?
Yes.
Doghouse bass?
About 2 weeks ago.
You know, as small as you are, with that big doghouse bass, if you get thrown out, you can't play it, you can live in it.
Well, there I go. When I started playing bass the first time, I was 10.
10 years old?
Yes, I had to stand on a milk crate.
Did you? I'll tell you what, we're so happy to have you. We're so happy to have you teaching at Ciderville.
Glad to be
all
there.
your students just love you because you worked at Dollywood how long?
I worked at Dollywood for 3 seasons, and I was also at the Dixie Stampede for a season.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're so happy to have you. Go back and get your group ready, and we're going to get you up here just in a few minutes. But
All right.
now,
Well, thank you.
Right now, we're going to bring him back. The working girl's friend. Come up here, Larry. Boy, you're decked out tonight.
Oh, I'm ready, ain't
You look like you're going somewhere. I'll tell you what, I like that coat
I've
and
been
hat.
somewhere.
You done been somewhere?
Yeah, you look like me, like you need a camel somewhere to read.
Well, I do. I've got one out that back at there.
Where's Clyde when you need him?
Brad won't let you bring them inside. We'll leave them out in the parking lot.
Clyde.
What do you got picked out for us tonight?
I'm going to do a song called "I Promised Her Rain Me." I did this on a radio interview I did Thursday, and they've never heard it before on a country music station.
Just tell them what you want to do.
We're going to do this one up here. Me and Mike. Since it seems like we're the only ones left up here. Let me get this down here to Jimmy. This 2-room shack on the poor side of town is her mansion on the hill. There's a rundown beat up 65 Ford. That's her Coupe de Ville. I promised her so many things the day she took my name. I promised her a rainbow, but I gave her the rain. But it just keeps raining, raining like the sun won't shine. While she keeps saying she's proud to tell the world she's mine. I hope the Lord will understand should he ask me to explain why I promised her a rainbow and I gave her the rain. So many dreams I promised her have never come true, and all she's learned to count on now is another one falling through. I hope the Lord will understand should he ask me to explain why I promised her a rainbow and I gave her the rain. And it just keeps on raining, raining like the sun won't shine. And she keeps saying she's proud to tell the world she's mine. I hope the Lord will understand when he asks me to explain it, why I promised her a rainbow and I gave her the rain. That's to all the wives and girlfriends out there. May they never meet.
Great job, Larry. Great job. I tell you right now. That's a good one. We got another fella coming up here. Get up here, Billy.
Yeah,
You gotta
all
get up here and show them your best side over.
Well, I don't know where to turn.
If you got a good song picked out for us,
Well, I got a song called "Pushing America Out the Door" that a fellow named David West wrote. And,
I know him.
I recorded about a month ago over at Cumberland Sound with Hal Duncan and them, and I hope it gets out a little bit. Maybe you make a little money and I can make a little money, but wonder if the Chinese will let us hear
I wish we could make enough to get out of town on it.
Well, I do too.
Okay.
We'll buy a new guitar or something.
Yeah, okay.
But,
Do it.
We're going to do it in the key of D and see what happens. They're trying to push America out the door. I found out when I went to the store. Nearly brought me to my knees. The label's read Chinese, and they're trying to push America out the door. Washington says everything's okay. We only got in 10 boatloads today. Over half of it was bad. Some folks say that we've been had, and they're trying to push America out the door. Mr. Larry. Washington's not with us anymore. They'll sell our soul for $1 at the store. If we don't fix things today, our kids, they'll have to pay. And we're trying to push America out the door. Yes, they're trying to push America out the door. I found out when I went to the store, and it brought me to my knees. All those labels read Chinese, and they're trying to push America out the door. Don't let them push America out the door.
Thank you just a whole lot. Right now, babe, we've got a treat for you. This is for all the hens we've got watching out in the audience. We got the chicken man coming up. Come on up here, chick. What's on your mind?
Is that a war hat?
A what?
Is that a war hat?
Yeah, that's a war hat. See, I was a war baby. I was born in 1942.
42.
My mom and daddy looked at me, and both of them went to war.
Yeah.
Well, David Farmer said he was there. He knew all.
I was hatched out a year later. I wasn't born. I was hatched. Dude.
Well, you,
yeah.
you had. I'll tell you what. Fred Smith said he was a twin. Fred and Fred, we worked on catwalks. So Fred was a twin. He said that when his mom and daddy looked at him, his daddy said, "We need to drown that ugly one." And Fred said that's the way he learned to swim.
Yeah.
Getting out of that sack full of cats was rough. What you got on mind for us today?
Rocky Top.
Rocky Top?
Yeah.
This is for all the football players and fans that we got out there. I'll tell you what, here it is, a little bit of Rocky Top Key of A.
Wish that I was on the Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bills. Once I had me a girl on Rocky Top, half bear, the other half cat. Wild as a mink, but sweet as soda pop, I still dream about that. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Once two strangers climbed old Rocky Top, searching for a moonshine still. Strangers ain't come down from Rocky Top, reckon they ever will. Corn won't grow at all on the Rocky Top,
Chicken Man. Come on up here, Rowdy. Where is Rowdy? We've lost Rowdy. Or maybe Rowdy lost Rowdy. I'll tell you right now, we're going to take a break. No, here's Rowdy. I'm sorry. Rowdy, are you speeding?
Yeah, I'm speeding. I'm going to do a song that my wife wrote.
Your wife wrote a song?
Yeah, she wrote a song. I'm going to play in D. Y'all playing.
Hey, there's something bothering me. Which one of your wives wrote this?
The one I'm married to now.
Oh, okay.
We've been together 15 years.
I'll tell you something. Now, this is in the Bible. I read it Sunday morning. Yeah, King Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines. That's in the Bible. Read it. Okay, it's in Kings if you don't read it. Rowdy's only had 5 wives and 12 concubines, so he's done pretty good. That's the reason I want to make sure I clear this up on television. And it was a wife. Okay,
That's right.
Tell them the name of it.
I know you had reason for leaving. Things here weren't going so well. They say now that you're really happy. I never wish you were anything else. Yes, it's true, I still cry a little. Still have problems with living alone. But it helps when I see that you're smiling now. So I'll make it, or I won't on my own. Those old memories still set me on fire with the passion and the fire of your touch. It just takes time to break my heart to pieces. I never knew loving you could hurt so much. Yes, it's true, I still cry a little. Still have problems with living alone. But it helps when I see that you're smiling now. So I'll make it, or I won't on my own. Yes, it helps when I see that you're smiling now. So I'll make it, or I won't on my
own. Thank you, Randy.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll tell you what, we got a special guest here. Mike, they won't use your bass, and then after that, you got to get the bass back because I got some fiddling to do on this. Come up here. Sandy, get right over here where I can talk to you just a minute. Now, Sandy teaches at Ciderville. We got a lot of teachers over here. We got about 7 or 8 teachers. You teach. What all you teach?
I teach guitar and
Get
voice.
real close. What do you eat?
I teach guitar and voice.
Guitar and voice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to come over and take some lessons, so I'm going to start singing and let Dawn start emceeing. Now,
Yeah.
I heard you all the other day. You was back there. She was playing bass, and you all were singing some of the prettiest stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that... I didn't know who it was. I had to come out and look. I was back there at the Peavy salesman. So at Sandy, up here, Amanda, talk to him.
Well,
this
hello.
is Amanda, and this is Sandy, and she teaches. Both of you teachers over.
Yes.
Y'all step
Sure
up and
are.
tell them what you're going to do.
We're going to try to do an old gospel song called Where the Roses Never Fade.
I
That's real good. That's good harmony. You all sound so good. We get Big Mike over here to get a hold of that bass. Or why don't you get that violin? Or is that a violin or a fiddle?
Fiddle.
Fiddle? Okay. I asked somebody one time what's the difference in the violin and the fiddle, and they said $25,000. So I don't know.
That's about right.
Which is getting close to break time here, and I think somebody requested we do a little bit of Secret Love.
Okay.
But after we do it, it won't be a secret anymore, will it? You know, me and you have never played this on a show together, have we?
No, we haven't.
Secret Love, here it is.
homemade banana pudding from Riverview Grill, the best tasting desserts in Tennessee, and all the rest of the world most likely. Riverview Grill on the Clinton Oak Ridge Highway.
Hi, I'm CJ from 1061 The River here at Secret City Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Now I'm with Georgia and JB Phillips of Claxton, and they recently purchased this 2011 Grand Cherokee Overland. Now tell me, how was your experience here at Secret City?
Excellent. The service was great. We're just like family. If you come once, you'll come again.
Well, there you go. Be treated like family here at Secret City Chrysler Dodge Jeep. They're on the Turnpike across from Methodist Medical Center in Oak Ridge. Secret City Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Stop in today.
Ciderville Music has strings, harmonicas, guitar cables, and drumsticks, $3 each.
Ciderville Music has Martin guitars cheaper than anyone and a big selection.
Guitars $49.95.
There's a goat in my boat.
Ciderville Music has paddle boats.
Drive a little and save a lot.
That's Ciderville Music, 2836 Clinton Highway. Phone 615-945-3595.
We've got deals that will knock your pants off.
We treat you like family at RMG.
If you have scrap metal, Rome Metals will pay you cold hard cash on the spot. Junk cars, we buy them. Ferrous and non-ferrous metal, we buy that too. Aluminum cans, you bet. We can also arrange pickup for industrial customers. Rome Metals is located just off Highway 27 between Herman and Rockville. Open 8 till 4 weekdays and 8 till noon on Saturdays, the 11th and the 25th.
We need a big old car. Well, our family is growing. We better call away.
If you need a car, call Ray Files Used Cars, home of guaranteed financing. With over 40 years in the car business and more than 4 acres of used car inventory, chances are Ray Files Used Cars will have just what you want. Ray Files Used Cars, 2011 Charles G. Severs Boulevard, just off of I-75 at exit 122, right across from the Ford store. Ray Files Used Cars.
You always get more at Ray Files Used Cars.
Hickory smoked barbecue ribs from Riverview Grill. They're the best ribs in the South, and all the rest of the world most likely. Riverview Grill on the Clinton Oak Ridge Highway.
Welcome back to Cass Walker Ciderville Farm and Home Show. I tell you, it's a barn burner tonight, Dave.
I'm telling you, and it ain't over yet.
It ain't over. It ain't over.
We're getting ready for the Parrott Brothers again.
Oh, yeah, they're going to come back again, and we're by popular demand. They saw.
Popular demand.
We're going to run through these sponsors, and we'll get right back to it. Start out with Tom B., and he's the mayor of Oak Ridge, and he'll definitely sell you a home. There's a lot of homes for sale, David, right now.
There is, every neighborhood.
And interest rates are real low. It's a buyer's choice right now. You call Tom B. and tell him we sent you. Go over you go.
Okay, we have Riverview Grill located at 1625 Oak Ridge Highway in Clinton. They're now serving jambalaya and gumbo on Friday nights. And on Friday and Saturday nights, they have live music from 6 to 9. They have the best banana pudding in the world.
Because they call it
That's
Gale.
right.
Go over to you, David.
Provision Eye Care, Don. They're right next door to us here at the BBB Studios, where we film where we do the Ciderville show live on Saturday night. And these are great folks over there. Some of the same people that are there now that was there when Ridge Optical, that was the name of it. Edna Edward is one of the new owners, and she's also the general manager. She invites you to come in, look at their new frames that they've got, the up-to-date, the stylish frames that they have now. And they have Dr. Kenneth Wheeler there as the optician, and he will get you in and out very quickly and get you back on the way of seeing good. Don, we just want to invite them to go over to Provision Eye Care, because I know they'll be glad they did, and we certainly will be glad.
Appreciate them going over there and go on to, you know, we're going to Quality Auto Sales. That's Richard Burris. You know him, don't you,
I
David?
do know him.
Down on the Tri-County Boulevard, there's a lot of incentive programs right now. We want you to go down and buy a car from him, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what, he will definitely take care of you. Automobiles at their best, trucks, four-wheelers, golf carts. He's got it all down there, don't he, Gail? We appreciate him being aboard. He's been with us, I guess, about a year now.
Yeah, I guess so. About a year.
I've known Richard all my life, set up his business down there, and we want you to go down and support him. If you're in the need for a good quality automobile, that is the place to go.
It is.
Go over to you.
We have an honorable mention for Diversified Electric.
Joe McCarty there.
All right, Rainbow Florist is where I'm going next. And Robert and Maggie and William, I'll be up there and see you this coming week. We'll sit down and talk for a while and just sit down and jaw and see what we can come up with. Rainbow Florists, they're across the street from Methodist Medical Center over in that strip mall there. They're very prompt. They have very beautiful fresh flowers. They've also got artificial flowers, silk flowers and all that sort of thing if you want those. But they've got all types of arrangements for weddings, for funerals, proms, what you name it, and they've got it. There's nothing that they can't do. There's nothing they can't take care of for you. And I guarantee you that their prices are going to be very competitive, if not lower, than anybody else's. At least go in and try them. They're right across the street from Methodist Medical Center. If you've got somebody in the hospital, they can get them across the street really quick for you. Thank you for going in and seeing them. They want to thank you too. That's Rainbow Florist in the shopping center across from Methodist Medical Center.
And I'm going to Fox Paint and Body Shop. That's the home of quality work at fair prices. That's Wayne Fox. Known him for 30-something years. He's been in business out there.
I know it. That guy.
Really good person. Free estimates. Insurance works invited. Prompt service. I tell you what, they do it all over there. And beautiful work, David, on the cars. When they get it out, there'll be something proud they can have there.
Yeah, it don't look like no bacon paint job. I'll tell you, he does a really,
He really does.
great job. I'm telling you.
Go see him over there. Fox Paint and Body Shop. Go over to you, Gail.
C&D Tire Service located on Fairbanks Road here in Oak Ridge. Gerald Moore is the owner. They have new, used, retread tires. They do mountings, balancing, any kind of tire repair that you might need. And they're home of the Kumo tire, David. Which is?
That's a poor man's Michelin.
Like you're going to say it kind of slow. Like you.
The poor man's Michelin.
Who you going to?
I'm going to go up to Manhattan Place and talk about Peter's Jewelers. If you got any gold laying around the house or silver, you might want to take it up there and get the latest price on that. I do business with him. I took some gold in up there and got a lot more for it than I thought it would. To tell you the truth about it, I'd figured it up on prices that I got from one of my suppliers and got up there, and when he paid me, it was a considerable more. So I think I'm going to be always taking mine up there instead of trying to fool with doing it myself. But Peter's Jewelers in the Manhattan Place here in Oak Ridge, fine people. If you don't know your jewelry, know your jeweler.
Know him well.
Know him well.
And I'm going to the Grove Barber and Style Shop right here in the Grove Center Shopping Center. They call it the Mayberry Barber Shop. And they're open on Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30, Saturday 8 to 1, no appointments necessary. Daisy will do a great job up there, cuts David West's hair, and it just takes care of him, don't it, Gail?
Sure does.
Go see them right there, Grove Barber and Style Shop.
Okay, we have Mays Plumbing and Repair and John Wheeler Construction Company. They do backhoe and bobcat work, do patios, driveways, sidewalks, retaining walls, waterproofing, sewer lines, any kind of drainage problems that you might have. If you'll give them a call, they'll come out and give you an estimate, and they have references if you require them.
They sure do. Who we going to, David?
Well, we're going to talk about downtown hardware. I almost said downtown hardware there. Well, it'd be almost right because you came into town at the same time. Yeah, absolutely. They're at 298 South Illinois Avenue here in Oak Ridge. Go by and see Josh Gibson. He's the manager down there. Have him take you on a tour through the store if you've never been in there, because they've got a little of everything. Anything that you would need around your house, around your farm, or around your business, I guarantee you they've got it at Downtown Hardware. So go in and see them and tell them that me and Don and Gail sent you down there. And if you'll do that, I guarantee you they'll sell you anything you want in that store.
It sure will. Take care of them, won't they?
Yeah.
That's a good one, David. And don't forget it. Don't forget. Get $100 off.
Hey, yeah, absolutely. That grill.
That's right. That Holland Grill, $100 off.
I mean, that's $100.
We're going to Advanced Transmission, nationwide warranty, 24-hour towing service, foreign domestic transmissions, free computer scan, free road test, military and senior citizen discounts. With all that, David, you can't go wrong. Don't wait till your transmission goes out. Be sure and have it tested over at Advanced Transmission. Yeah. And they've got another business they want to mention called the Tackle Box in Kingston, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, David, they got more live bait than David West does.
Oh man, that's just
they got a lot of live bait down there, and I tell you, lures and fishing gear of all kinds. They're the fisherman's choice. And Tell them the name again there, David.
It is the Tackle Box.
Remember that
What
name.
a name. I'm telling you, that is great.
Go over to you, Gail. Got Gail tickled.
We have Mountain Pizza located on Tri-County Boulevard in Oliver Springs. They have all kinds of pizzas. We'll make a special, anything that you might want each day. They have a big screen TV, have all kinds of sandwiches, your favorite, the Philly steak
Oh, I like
sandwich.
that, yes.
And it's one of the cleanest places you can go to eat. And they got a 98% rating from the health department, so that's almost excellent. Cannot.
You can't eat a big screen TV, can you? She
Well-
said you got anything you want to eat, and then she said right after that.
No, but you can sure look at it while you're eating. can't
Oh,
you,
that's
Dave?
what you do.
Yeah.
Well, I see. I'm gonna live out in the country. I'm not used to all this modern stuff.
Modern technology.
Modern technology. No, I didn't know. Clinton Mufflers and Tires. They're over across the Green Bridge.
Highway Drive, aren't they?
I'm telling you, Don. I don't know what we'd do if they painted that bridge. We'd really be messed up. Over there, Dennis Burris is waiting for you to come in because he wants to fix your car. He wants, if you got anything wrong with your brakes or your shocks or your struts, he actually sells tires too. So if you get over there and you need all that alignment work done and your tires are bad, he can take care of that too. Uses Mastercraft parts. 254 Highway Drive, South Clinton. That's Clinton Mufflers and Tires. The owner is Dennis Burris.
And I'm going to one of my favorite people there, David McNeely at Creative Carpet and Tile. His offerings being vinyl, hardwood, laminate, ceramic tile. And I tell you what, he has got some of the finest carpet around, David.
Yeah.
He carries the Mohawk carpet, and that everybody's widely known as great carpet. But Gail knows what he's got. Not everybody carries it, don't they?
No, they are the only dealership in this area that do have it. It's called Karastan, which is a Cadillac of carpet. So if you need it for your home or business, you need to go check this one out.
Sales, service, and installation. Go see them. Tell them we sent you. Who you going to, Gail?
We're going to Monster Works, located in Jackson Square here in Oak Ridge. Jeff, who plays here on the show, is the production manager there. They do embroidery on t-shirts, signs, banners, anything that you might need. Have a 7-day turnaround. And if you go in and tell them that you saw the advertisement on the Ciderville show, they'll give you a free shirt or a hat when you place your order.
That's really nice of them. We appreciate them being up in Jackson Square.
Absolutely.
Like all these small business, they need support, don't
They
they?
do.
And we're
They
going to right here to an honorable mention, trying to get them to come on board here. Craze Brother Heating and Air in Oliver Springs. I've known Terry a long time. He's on the council down there in Oliver Springs. Been on there for a long time.
Yep.
And like I said, folks, if you got trouble with your unit, he comes out, Johnny on the spot. They send their men out. Look out there and you got 4 or 5 of them standing around working on getting you
Right.
back in order
Right.
and getting you serviced, get you ready for summertime. And you know, David, that's important. Get them ready to go.
Oh yeah, that's just the Craze Brothers. That's just a household.
Oh,
name.
it is. Household name.
Absolutely. Try.
I've known Terry for many years, but
Yeah.
right now I'm going to go back to the stage, David, and we're going to hear some of the finest people around the area. We love them to come over here.
Yeah.
Why don't you turn it over to them right
I'll
there?
tell you what, these guys, I've known them for a long, long time, and I've always said that these 2 boys right here can get more music out of 2 instruments than any other 10 people can. I tell you what, love them to death, glad they're here. The Parrott Brothers.
Give them a hand.
Thanks a lot, guys. Paul and I are going to do an old classic country song. This is one that you probably haven't heard in a long, long time. We have a lot of fun with this song because Paul's got a little part that comes up that you'll really like. It's an old Bobby Bear song, and it's called Marie Laveau. Down in Louisiana where the black trees grow, there's a voodoo lady, Marie Laveau. She's got a black cat tooth and a mojo bone, and anyone who wouldn't leave us alone. She goes, another man done gone. She lives in the swamp in a hollow log with a one-eyed snake, a 3-legged dog. She got a bent, bony body with stringy hair. If she ever seen y'all messing around there, she goes, another man done gone. And then one night when the moon was black, in through the swamp come a handsome Jack. A no good man like you all know. He was looking around for Marie Laveau. He said, Marie Laveau, You lovely little witch, give me a little charm that'll make me rich. Give me $1 million and I'll tell you what I'll do. This very night I'm gonna marry you, and it'll be, oh no, another man done gone. So Marie done some magic and she shook a little sand. Made $1 million and she put it in his hand. She wiggled and she giggled and she said, hey, hey, I'm getting ready for my wedding day. But old handsome Jack said, goodbye, Marie. You're just too ugly for a rich man like me. Then Marie started mumbling, her fangs started gnashing, her body started trembling, her eyes started flashing, and she went, another man done gone. So if you ever get down where the black trees grow, meet a voodoo lady, Marie Laveau. If she ever asks you to make her your wife, you better stay with her for the rest of your life, or it'll be another man done gone. Yeah, another man done gone. Marie Laveau.
Oh, I tell you what. I tell you right now, if that don't light your fire, your wood's wet. Is that right? Hey, come up here, Paul. You all have got some big shows coming up.
We sure do, Dave. We go next month. We go to Cincinnati, Ohio, and play for the opening Cincinnati Reds baseball game. Morrell Meat sponsors us, and we'll be going up there the first week of April. Also in July. At Paul Brown Stadium, Kenny Chesney, Tim McGraw concert. We'll be doing a pre-concert opening show for that with Morrell Meat sponsoring. They're also part of the sponsors of the concert. And we're really proud of that. And we get to go up there and play for the Bengals NFL football teams in the fall and the winter. And it's a lot of fun. We have a good time with it.
You know, a lot of people just don't realize what talent that they got right here in Clinton and Knoxville, East Tennessee. There've been a lot of people who just came through from right in this part of the country. There was several stars came out of Luttrell. There was Chet, Roy Cuff, Ken Chesney, Con Humley.
That's right, lots of them.
Lord, they just been so many people who came from up in that part up there. Carl Smith and Lois Johnson. We went over and played the Lois Johnson Day. And you boys, I mean, there's so many people here. McCamey's, they were right here in this. We have so much good talent that just come from this part. Ava Barber, just think of it. It's a lot.
You know, Dave, it's kind of like. It's kind of like the domino effect. We're real fortunate to have grown up listening to all that music when we were young, and it kind of influenced us. And I think it has an influence on the younger musicians coming up with all the talent and all the people that play music here in East Tennessee. I think it's a good thing.
So many people. Marty Stewart called me here some time back and wanted a bunch of those Cass Walker shows. I had no idea he watched us. Or he said, David, that is music you and Red and Fred, I grew up listening to, so we love it. And I feel honored that we could have a part of it. I don't know how much longer it'll be, but I just signed a deal with some folks in California. They're going to be running some of the Cass Walker stuff on PBS stations, they said. So I hope that comes out pretty soon. But I'll tell you right now, do us another good song.
Okay.
I love it.
All right. I'm going to do a Willie Nelson, Merle Haggard song here for you. This one's called Pancho and Lefty. Living on the road, my friend, it's gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath is hard as kerosene. Weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye. Sank into your dream. Pancho was a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel. Wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to fear. But Pancho met his match, you know. The Deserts down in Mexico, nobody ever heard his dying words. That's the way it goes. A few great federalists say could have had him any day, only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Boys tell how Pancho fell and left his living in a cheap hotel. Desert's quiet, Cleveland's cold, so the story ends, we're told. When Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. Now he's growing old. A few great federalists say could have had him any day, only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Homemade banana pudding from Riverview Grill, the best tasting desserts in Tennessee, and all the rest of the world most likely. Riverview Grill on the Clinton Oak Ridge Highway.
Hi, I'm CJ from 1061 The River. Here's what we've got at Secret City Chrysler Dodge Jeep today. How about this? A new 2011 Ram 2500 SLT Crew Cab 4x4 Bighorn starting at $35,488. Or a new 2011 Ram 1500 SLT V8 Automatic only $20,988. Or how about this? A new 2011 Ram SLT Quad Cab 4x4 fully loaded only $27,888. Don't make a $2,000 mistake over a 12-minute drive. Visit Secret City Chrysler Dodge Jeep today.
Ciderville Music has strings, harmonicas, guitar cables, and drumsticks, $3 each.
Does Ciderville Music have good prices?
We've got deals that will knock your pants off. I've got a problem. Don't buy no cheap guitars. Drive a little and save a lot.
That's Ciderville Music, 2836 Clinton Highway. Phone 615-945-3595.
Like family at RMG.
If you have scrap metal, Rome Metals will pay you cold hard cash on the spot. Junk cars, we buy them. Ferrous and non-ferrous metal, we buy that too. Aluminum cans, you bet. We can also arrange pickup for industrial customers. Rome Metals is located just off Highway 27 between Herman and Rockville. Open 8 till 4 weekdays and 8 till noon on Saturdays, the 11th and the 25th.
We need a big old car. Well, our family is growing. We better call away.
If you need a car, call Ray Files Used Cars, home of guaranteed financing. With over 40 years in the car business and more than 4 acres of used car inventory, chances are Ray Files Used Cars will have just what you want. Ray Files Used Cars, 2011 Charles G. Sievers Boulevard, just off of I-75 at exit 122, right across from the Ford store. Ray Files Used Cars.
You always get more at Ray Files Used Cars.
Deep fried catfish from Riverview Grill, the best seafood meals in East Tennessee, and all the rest of the world most likely. Riverview Grill on the Clinton Oak Ridge Highway.
Welcome back to Ciderville Farm and Home Show. I'm not David West, but I'm standing in for him. Come up here, David Farmer.
All right.
Got it. David, you're going to do a
David
great
and
song.
David,
Ain't you,
yeah.
David? You're going to do an old Johnny Cash song.
Well, I'm going to do this for you, Don.
Oh, I always like this song. It's a fine song.
Yeah, and I tried to learn this especially for you. And if I don't do well at it this week, I'll practice and I'll do it again. I'll practice and do it again next week.
Well, step up there and do it, man.
All righty. I've got a couple more requests, too. Shirley and Sam Kilgore and Hazel Dabney. Both, I talked to all of them this week, and they told me that they watch the show every Saturday night, and they love the show. Thank you for watching it. I also want to do it for my sister, Edna. Edna's going to have some medical work done next week, so we'll do this for her. And David, actually, when they was talking about the everybody in Methodist Medical Center had their TVs on, it was actually Mrs. Kilgore who was in the hospital down there, and her husband told me that the nurse came in and said, "My goodness, everybody on this whole wing has got the TV on watching the Ciderville show." And then he was talking to somebody later on down on the next floor, and the nurse told him the same thing down there. So apparently on Saturday nights, the Methodist Medical Center are big listeners to the Ciderville show. Thank you very much. We appreciate doing that. This is an old Johnny Cash song, especially for Don. Here it goes. We're going to do I Guess Things Happen That Way. Well, you asked me if I'll miss my baby. I guess I will someday. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You asked me if I'll get along. I guess I will someday. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. Well, God gave me that girl to lean on, then He put me on my own. Heaven help me to be a man, help me learn to stand alone. I don't like it, I guess things happen that way. You ask me if I'll miss her kisses. Well, you know I will, every day. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You ask me if I'll find another. I guess I will, some way. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. Well, God gave me that girl to lean on, then He put me on my own. Heaven help me to be a man, help me have to stand alone. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. Well, God gave me that girl to stand on, then He put me on my own. Heaven help me to be a man, help me learn to stand alone. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. Thank you.
You're right now. Come up here a minute, Don. Let's talk about. Hey, we got some shows coming up a little bit later.
I'll tell you what, we're going to be doing the Secret City Festival here. It won't be too long in June, I guess.
Secret
We're
City.
gonna have a big crowd. Now, last year, David, we got rained out.
We did, didn't we? You know what they say when it rains, it pours.
Well, with the year before that, did we not have a crowd?
Boy, we had a crowd. We got a big thing coming up for Hammers, and a lot of folks won't know about James, our guy that worked with us this year. James has been real sick. I hope he's doing better, but he done got us booked at the Tazewell Fire, some bluegrass festivals. So we got a lot of events coming up. You know, I think pretty much this summer we're gonna be playing about every one of our sponsors. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go out there and start having shows.
Get over at the Riverview Grill. I think Hussein's wanting to book us over there.
We have got some open show days.
Oh, we got it. Just call me. We'll get them up there.
Well, I tell you what. Look at this. We're gonna go off with a good gospel number. Oh, Rosie's here with us tonight. Rosalie.
Yeah.
And Claudia had to go out of town for a week or two. Where's she at? Oklahoma. TJ Albert's back here. What about TJ? See something else? The Dobro man.
Got his Dobro there.
And then we got. Is that one of your students? Yeah, he teaches over. Step over back and look at you a minute, TJ. TJ. Get up here where the camera can get it. TJ teaches Dobro at Ciderville.
Yeah, he is.
You teach Dobro. We got Big Mike, hold your bass up back there so he see.
He says, I am.
Well, we got a bunch of them. If we got some of the best entertainers in the world, it's up there.
I'll tell you what, David, everywhere we go, it's still David Farmer, you know this. Oh, yeah. Everywhere I go this week, they talk about George Jackson emailed me on Facebook and said that she just loved you playing those 50s type songs on the band.
Well, we'll do what we may do Danny Boy or something.
Oh, they loved it.
Down at Vanderbilt, she's always calling me and asking me to have you to do those songs. Her father was a amateur banjo player, and she just loves. She pulls that up every Saturday night down at Vanderbilt.
It's just a fun show. Ratty said he had had so much fun since the last seat up his mother-in-law. Till we get to see you next Saturday night. Let's go off a little bit. I saw the light.